Welcome back to the Lord's Discordant. This week it is Shane, the Lord of Death, and joining me is Ross, the Lord of Wolves. Ross, how are you doing, buddy?
I am way too hot.
It is unreal. It is unfathomably hot at the moment.
It's currently almost 10 o'clock at night, and it's 29 degrees, and that is 29 degrees hotter than I want it.
I mean, this feels like the deserts of Baal.
Yeah.
Which mutated people, so I don't really want to be this kind of temperature. You know, the Fang sounds lovely right now. A little between chapter trip to the Fang.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be better if we went to my home world. It's perfect temperature right now.
Ice cold and just
Yeah, be much happier. There's not enough ice in the house to cheer me up right now.
No, there's no ice in my house to cheer me up right now. Oh dear. And obviously, with the trouble with the heatwave being rather inconducive to a hobby, or it can be, at least the painting side of things.
Well, it can, and I usually find the summer's great because I don't have to wait as long to let my paint dry.
Well, that's true.
You could literally prime like a whole unit, and by the time you get to the last one, most of them are already dry.
Yeah.
And then you go in and you get your contrasts or whatever, and then you slap them on, and then you're like, oh, now I gotta wait for these to dry to the next layer, and you're like, oh, already dry, happy days.
Bibbidi bobbidi bosh.
Yeah, it's lovely. I did that earlier with my my assault terminators.
Oh, nice. Oh, tidy.
Yeah, second I got to the fifth guy, the first guy was dry, and I was like, happy days, and you just kept going and going and going and going.
I'm going to probe you more on your hobby in a second. You did just remind me, just to upset everyone that's listening, when we used to do introductory painting sessions in one of the Games Workshop stores, we used to use a hairdryer just to get the paint dry fast enough to carry on doing more layers and more bits and pieces. And we'd just be stood there with this little, it must have been about a tenner, this hairdryer it took for abuse, and we would just be stood there chatting away, frantically blasting someone's introductory painting model to get it dry.
Oh man, I remember painting in the GW stores, and like they are really nice when it comes to like sitting down and painting a free model sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were great.
Yeah, they are lovely. But my first store that I worked in, so I'm stumbling on my words today. The first store that I worked in was so busy, and it was just a case of speed is the essence. You know, no one's after a perfectly painted model, but this is a model that you've painted. It's awesome. Look how good it is. You can buy the stuff and take it home and spend time doing it. It's awesome. You can take it home and spend time doing it. That was Cribs Causeway. That was Bristol Shopping Centre.
The one in the corner.
Yes, tiny.
Yeah. That's the one I actually sat down and painted in.
I see. I was told by customers when we used to play the games and stuff that they could hear me from the other side of the shopping centre.
I can believe that.
So yeah, take from that what you will. But yeah, anyone shopping the other side of the shopping centre hearing me scream "wah," may or may not have been conducive to bringing more people in. I do not know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure when people heard you, they were running over there.
What? The ones that have police on the back?
Yeah.
Security. Oh no. Oh dear. So I was going to ask you, and a nice little section that we will think of a name for. I quite like what's your hobby disposition? So, Ross, what have you been working on this week?
What's your hobby disposition?
Right, come up with a better name then. I just thought disposition. I can hear the disapproval in your voice.
Ross's hobby
Roundup.
hovercraft. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else around. Like I couldn't think of anything with H.
Oh, it's sounding pretty good right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. You got disposition. Oh, I got 2 DP. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, before we get into the hobby side of things, should we mention any sort of changes to what we're doing and how it's going and all that other stuff?
Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, there's a reason you're here.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be a good idea for probably the start of the episode, of course, to mention that people might realize that this episode's a little bit different than the other ones, and why that is, why they missed a week, what we might have a special episode coming out before Sunday.
We did miss a week. Short version, the software that we're using, which is free because we're tight and we'd rather spend money on toy soldiers.
True.
Had an absolute catastrophic pant wetting where everything was nice and tidy with the images. I'd spent ages doing it, and then I dropped my mouse. And then it wasn't. When it got uploaded on that Sunday, images were everywhere. It wasn't working. Ross thankfully caught it very quickly, and we managed to kind of put the hold on it. But then it's taken you another week to edit it.
Yeah, basically another week. It's yeah, with the weather we've been having as well, and other like life issues going on. It has taken its time getting that other one done for a week.
Yeah,
but it was a special one, and I wanted it to be done prim and proper. I wanted that one to go out like everything's perfect.
Annoyingly, everything looked lovely first time round until it got uploaded, and then it didn't. And then you had the same issue where you'd done everything lovely, you'd added some stuff in, done everything lovely, then went to upload it and it went funny again.
Oh yeah. No, I had about 10 minutes left on the editing, and then when I went back in to finish it off the next evening, literally like images were missing. Images were like at like 37 degrees left, rotated and things like that, and like music wasn't working, and the animation stopped, and I was like, I'm just gonna put my head through this screen in a minute.
So yeah, so not a fun couple of days. So thanks everyone for bearing with us. We did manage to get out in the end, as you said. It was a very special episode. It was with Jake and James from Tabletop Alliance, from the Arena, from the Bottles and Bad Dice podcast.
It was lovely to finally get them on.
Yeah, and again, massive thanks to them for coming on. It was wonderful to record. Very different to how those guys do it, so it was fun to put them in our position of just talking. Slightly different from the screen. So it was brilliant, and hopefully we'll do a little bit more of that because it was great to chat with them.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was. Sorry, I kind of went off on one about Norse mythology, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, anyone who didn't listen to that, if you would like to learn more about Norse mythology, go back and listen. Again and again and again and again. So yeah, so that's kind of prompted, and that and some of the feedback we've had as well. Our main sort of listenership, I think it is the guys that come down to the club. I know there's a couple more people that do listen, but that's kind of the core. And the general feedback, as I understand it, is that most people are listening to us.
Yeah. So I've played 11th twice now, and both times. Sorry, I don't know why I just sort of dropped that one. I was like, by the way, but no. So so both times I've gone down and done the game, and I've spoken to some of the guys that listen to the podcast, and I've had some family members, and I've had other people message me and things like that, and like I've asked them the same question. And it turns out a lot of people kind of, because of the way we do these podcasts, they kind of more of they put on and then they do something.
Yeah.
So like, because we're on Spotify as well, so like people like usually chuck it on when they're driving on Monday morning, or they're like doing painting or doing the housework, or they're at home working or something like that. So like we kind of figured out, I was like, why are we spending like almost an entire week editing? Like I said, I haven't like around the end of 10th, the last couple of months anyway of 10th, I must have played about 3 games.
Yeah.
And 2 of those were tournaments. And like I hadn't picked up a brush in months. I don't remember last time I like went on the app and like built a list and things like that. I just wasn't getting any hobby time because I was spending every waking minute like when I forgot free chance in evenings just editing these videos.
Yeah.
And then turns out no one's actually watching them, and I was like, well, why am I doing this? So.
And they are beautiful, and I've got to admit the amount of effort that you put in shows. And frustratingly, the numbers of the videos, the number of people who viewed the videos doesn't include me, because I then I've watched them at least once before we post them out. So
Yeah.
like, all my viewings don't count towards the numbers. But yeah, it's a huge amount of work for you, and we've always said, we did an episode about it, that we don't want this to be burdenous. We want it to be fun. We want it to be enjoyable. We want to have a laugh with it. And the way that we've discussed and the way we think we want to go ahead with this, as you will have seen if you're watching the video version of this, is essentially there is no video. Go do something else. Listen to us whilst you're driving. Do you really need to be in the middle lane?
Move over, Geraint. Get over there.
Oh God, I hate it. But and again, and they are pretty long videos. Let's not mess around. We do chat for a very long time. So that's the plan. Hopefully, the videos aren't missed too much. If they are, feel free to comment and get in touch with us. Otherwise, we're just going to focus on doing what we like, doing what we enjoy, and putting these out, and hopefully talking about something slightly more sensical.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier. It means we can do we're we can talk more. We haven't got to sit there we're staring at the clock. It means that we can actually like, we can do another episode and we can go, we actually had time to play. We actually had a go at this new thing that happened.
Yeah.
I've managed to actually paint this new model that's come out, like that sort of thing. Like beforehand, it would be like, oh, how's hobbying? Haven't done anything.
Okay. Any time at all. Yeah.
Have you played 11th yet? What do you think of new stuff? No idea. Haven't played it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. It's just like, yeah. So no, I'm happy. I'm happy with changing things up a bit. Like I said, it's if you are listening to this or watching, and you're going, oh man, I kind of miss the old videos. Please comment, because I didn't see any comments about my editing, so I don't think anyone's going to miss it. But if you do miss it, please tell me, because I'd like to know at least one person enjoyed me doing all that for a whole week.
I think someone that's called Not Shane has put on YouTube that your editing wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And I was going to make a point then. That's what I was going to say. But in terms of sharing what we are doing and sharing the updates and stuff, we've got our own Instagrams. We've got the Lord's Discordant one. We've got TikTok. I will drag Ross kicking and screaming onto TikTok some way.
It's never going to happen.
Some kind of format. So it's not like we're not just going to be voices on coming out the speakers or coming out the TV screen. We are still going to be showing off what we do, because again, ultimately it's our hobby. It's how we know each other. It's what we enjoy. It's what we're putting out to everyone as well. So, we would like to show off what we're doing. But, Ross, as you quite rightly said, getting time to do it is a different story altogether. I still have the Terminator box set sealed pretty much right in front of me. I haven't had time to do it.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
The Assault Terminators?
Uh-huh.
How many? Is it 15 Assault Terminators in that box?
Yeah, when I said it was in front of me, I'm pretty sure it's 15.
Oh, right. Okay. How many of those are going to be hammers and shields?
I don't know yet. I may have to break my rule and pay for the Games Workshop app.
Oh my God, you still don't use it?
That was physically painful to say that.
It's physically painful to hear it. Jeez.
I get told that quite often, to be fair, so...
Right, I'm telling you right now. I've already said this twice. I've said it twice now, so I'm going to do it a third time. So, I've played 2 games of 11th edition so far.
Oh, have you? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know.
Yes. And the second sorry. The second game I played, which was on Thursday, was the day after the app dropped. The new app update with all the point scoring and all the other stuff. and I'm telling you right now, mate, it is worth the money. Just suck it up and do it. Because I'm telling you now, what's the ones you guys all use? The tabletop battles, something like that.
The tabletop battles is for scoring. I think they're updating that. It's
Yeah.
the list building that just building one just irks me.
Is that literally all you can do?
You can build one list.
Oh my god!
And it's proper begone peasant, and it does just annoy me a little bit. I'm going to have to. I think it's the only way to get on with this.
I have 30 lists.
Oh yeah,
across 9 armies.
Something silly. Like every time I watched like a battle report, especially the guys on like Play On or Tabletop Tactics, I like how that works. And then trying to build it in New Recruit to then see what it's like and how they've done it points wise and stuff.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, you need to do the app. Like.
I don't want to.
So, I went during 10th. I could never be bothered to score my games on my phone because I just didn't see the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I just was not interested in being like, I gotta have this app open for my rules just in case I forget my strats or something. Yeah. So I have this one open for scoring, and it's just like, whatever else I needed. And I was like, this is just boring hell at me. So I was just like, do you want to score it? Yeah, you score it on your phone, mate. You tell me if I win or lose.
Yeah.
But now, like they said, you've got your first page that you go through the app. You go through your codexes and your stratagems and your data sheets and whatever the hell you need. You've got your battle force. I haven't got my phone in front of me, so I can't remember what they are. You've got your battle force thing, which is your army.
Yeah.
And like you said, you can go on the what's it called? Is it the bunker?
Command bunker, isn't it?
Command bunker. So you go on the command bunker. Yeah, here we go. Battleforge. Yeah, so Battleforge will have your army, your all your stuff that you need, and then you can go to the war journal, which is the new bit, and you do. It's like you don't need cards at this point, really, because it has all the information on there with all the cards and the secondaries and the primaries, and it'll come up with all the different types of terrain layouts, and they're all measured on there. So you don't have to do this whole what Discord group had the next like terrain layout and like other rubbish.
Yeah, I mean that's mostly because we use the UKTC, but I did get the point on that, and we do talk about this in length on the special episode, which is coming out soon.
Did we? I don't remember talking about this on that episode, which is why I was berating you now.
This is twice in the same week you've berated. Twice in the same 72 hours.
Yeah. Okay. I'll shut up then. But the app is great.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about but I won't use Warhammer Plus. No one uses Warhammer Plus. You go on there, you smash all the animated stuff out within like an evening because that's how long it takes, and then you don't go back on there again. And the only time you go anything to do with Warhammer Plus is because every year you got a free model, and you go, oh, wicked. And then that's about it. And I've got all of mine in the cellophane wrappers down here, so you don't even use them. But it's a free model, who cares? The app is great. Use the app.
There we go. Fully endorsed. We are not endorsed or funded or what's all the other things that we're not currently being paid to advertise the app.
There's no gun to my head.
There is to mine. I do. I need to do it. But yeah, we do talk about this comically. Well, it's whilst we're talking about the cards. So depending on when
cards?
this episode goes out, the special episode should have been released.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But we're late. We're recording this one later on a Monday evening than we normally would because I was fiddling around with the editing for that one. So it's all gone a bit judiciary time weird. But yeah, we were talking about the cards, and you were essentially like, I'm not going to use the cards. I must have wasted time. I bought them, but I don't need them.
Okay, two things. One, I don't sound like that.
Oh, dear.
Two, I didn't want to mention that because I've already ordered the cards, and I'm still going to be happy to have them. But I found it a little bit weird that I was on the app, and I went, okay, I've got literally everything that comes in that box
Yeah.
on the app. Why do I need to buy anything?
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
I want the cards regardless, and I want the rule book.
Yeah.
I just didn't want the models.
I don't want all the models either. I am hoping to get my first game of 11th in soon. It's a really awkward time for me. I'm all over the place with work at the minute, as in like physically in the country, all over the place. So I still haven't played a game of 11th. Don't know when it's going to happen. I might have to just try and force a game in at some time, at some point, somewhere, because I haven't played it once.
It is fun. From what I've done, anyway, it is fun.
Yeah, and it's new edition. I've read the core rules through and through and through until I've got my guys on the board, and I'm actually looking at how they interact with the terrain and the rules and that kind of stuff. It's not going to go in.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So yeah, hopefully before this recording goes out, I'll have had a game. But we'll see. Watch this space, and maybe next time we'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, be good, mate. Be good to see you on the board.
It's been a time.
Yeah.
When I last played, actually, it's been a couple of weeks since I last played as well. So, Ross, what have you been working on?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because I have been a busy little bee. So, where shall I start? It's the first thing I picked. So, I have been painting my converted Wolfguard Assault Terminators.
Ooh.
And I think they look very nice. And I've used them recently in a game, which is I got the Saga and Song detachment, which makes Terminators much better. And I'm telling you now, Hammer Assault Terminators did the business.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, they did the business very well.
Is this one of the new dispositions?
It's one of the new detachments.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
There's another D word, and I'm just getting confused now. Yeah.
I know what D word you're thinking about. So it's one of my 1DP detachments that dropped with all the new stuff.
Yeah.
It's called the Saga of Song. I think
Saga
it might be something else, but it's just Saga and Song. And it gives all Terminators +1 to charge.
Nice, okay.
Which means when you're deep striking them 8 inches, you're charging 8 inches.
Yeah.
And I've also got an upgrade for Terminators to give them Toughness 6.
Oh.
Toughness 6 Terminators with -1 to wound, 4 up invuln, 4 wounds, 2 up save, and look really cool. Yeah.
The Death Shroud want their rules back.
The Death Shroud can... You know what they can do.
Well, everything you've just listed, I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, but they also have like another 8 rules.
That's true, yeah, on top.
But no, these are great. It's the first time I've ever used them.
Yeah.
I ran them with a Chaplain, so +1 to wound on Strength 8 hammers with devs. They picked up everything they went anywhere near.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking forward to, because of the way they've done the points changes recently when 11th dropped, I am looking into converting and making some of the Lightning Claw ones.
Ooh.
Because I've brought this up multiple times. Can you tell me, apart from this unit and named characters, how many Lightning Claws are still in the Space Marine Codex? You can't name the 2 Raven Guard characters?
No, because it used to be Vanguard veterans.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we've discussed that. And it used to be sergeants.
Mm-hmm. Maybe 9th or something like that.
Yeah, this may be going back a long time ago.
Yeah.
You used to be able to give sergeants because it was that twin Lightning Claw rule.
That's it. So I think in the entire of 10th edition, I if I'm wrong, please comment, because I'm pretty sure on this. In throughout 10th edition, the only lightning clause in the Space Marine Codex was Cave and Shrike.
Yeah.
I think that was it until the Space Wolf Codex dropped around the end of 10th. But it wasn't considered a lightning claw, it was considered a power weapon.
Well, Canis Wolfborn had twin lightning claws, didn't
He's gone.
he? I know.
Oh, you did it on purpose? Oh, mate, screw you. Why haven't all your box notes? Where's Tycho the Lost?
Oh, I couldn't help that.
I must admit, on the last episode, I was very bitchy. I don't know what happened to me. I was just on the attack the whole time.
Oh,
I was like, everyone's having fun. Shane, how many points are your dispositions?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, sorry, but
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Lightning claws are really cool. This is a great opportunity to remind everyone about Tiberius the Red Wake from the Carcharodons, because I think this is
baby,
like 80% of the episodes we've done where I've got to mention them. And I think Simon said that was it Simon that had that remembered the names? Is it Slake and?
Oh yeah. We were having this conversation. It's Slake
and Slurp or something, is it? I can't remember what.
Is it Rend?
Could be.
Slake and Sloppy or something like that. Big red lightning claw, chain fist, butcher thingies.
Oh, they're cool. But yeah, lightning claws, there needs to be more of them in the game. They are awesome.
They do. I'm looking at converting some. I wish I knew someone that had the new Assault Terminator box and haven't opened it yet and might have some spare claws on the go.
That'd be really useful, wouldn't it?
That'd be really useful.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We'll find out someone that does, and it's actually nice enough to give you some lightning claws. But yeah, Terminators. Terminators are cool. I have also restarted an old painting commission of mine.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think I've mentioned it before, or I've got a commission paint some Ultramarines.
Yes, I think you have.
I have mentioned it on a much earlier episode.
Yeah.
But basically, I've had this commission for a year, and
whoever's this army is was so patient.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he's such a nice guy, and he's so patient on it and everything. Because obviously, again, I've mentioned it in an earlier episode, I had a bit of a rough start of this year, so I had a couple of months off without touching anything. But yeah, so but my problem is because they're Ultramarines. I can't explain it. Like painting the blue on these guys just kills me. Every time I pick them up, I just look at them and I put them back down again. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is, because I like Ultramarines, and I don't know what it is. There's something there that just make me so unpassionate to paint that I just can't do it, and it's been killing me. And I've been apologizing and I've been trying to force myself, but because I force myself, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah. So
I put them back down again, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I need to paint something else instead, and then I'll go off on something. But yeah, no, I spoke to him recently about it, and I was like, I don't know what to do, mate. And he goes, well, why don't you just paint them as Blood Angels?
Yes.
I don't know what you mean. And he was like, well, new box, they're all red, and like, it looks cool. Like, I like Blood Angels. He said, I've already got some Ultramarines painted by a different commission studio.
Oh.
So why don't I get my Ultramarine army done by them? My Blood Angels army can be done by you, so they all look the same.
Oh.
And I was like, this might come as a shock, but I love Blood Angels. I actually think Blood Angels are awesome, and I love the way they do their paint schemes and how because unlike normal Codex compliant stuff, I love the helmet colors and the fact that the army's 3 main different colors, like black, gold, and red.
Yeah.
And jump across. I was like, I love this. And I was like, I'll give it a go, mate. I'll give it a go. And I painted up an intercessor. I think I sent it to you. I sent it to the group, and obviously I got the replies I was expecting when I'm painting a Blood Angel.
There was much shock.
It was lots of shock, and I think I tried to trick everyone to tell them that I was stripping my space walls and painting them red. But yeah, I painted this lad, and I try to keep it lore accurate. I've done your, is it third company with the yellow tier?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done him as third company. I haven't done the knee pad because I believe Blood Angel's knee pad shows your squad markings.
It's the squad marking, yeah. It's a little
Right.
bit different.
Okay. Cool.
There
Yeah,
is,
and
if it
your
has,
sergeants. Yeah.
there is a really good piece of art information on the Blood Angels chapter markings and squad markings.
Yeah,
It's
I think
in,
I've seen it.
yeah, it's in the book, in the Armageddon box.
Oh. Oh, so it might be an updated one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I need to have a look at that one Saturday when they come out. But yeah, no, I've painted. I've painted.
Not the core book, in the Armageddon one.
Oh, your special one.
In the special law book, yeah.
Right. Well, I'll just come to your house and nick it then.
All right, fair enough. Well, you can read
But
it. It's fine.
but
Yeah, it was always a thing, and it has been for years and years and years. And then when we were going through the book, it came up, and there was something on it, and I can't remember what it was that just showed it had been updated a little bit. And I'm struggling to think what it was now. I know it showed the new Eradicators as heavy support with the blue helmets.
well, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, as it should
Right.
be.
Yeah.
So it's the most up-to-date version we've got, and it's got the squad markings, and it's got the heraldry and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it. I am quite shocked that you're struggling with Ultramarines. Actually, I won't lie. I know it's not your blue, and I was putting myself in the same situation. If I had to paint like Flesh Tearers or Blood Ravens, I'd be like, it's so close that it probably would feel a bit weird to what I'm used to doing.
If this was Flesh Tearers, you would not be able to stop me. I'm telling you now. If this was Flesh Tearers, I would have rinsed this in a week.
Yeah.
There would be no stopping me with Flesh Tearers.
So on the topic of Ultramarines, I can't remember if I ever told you the story. Again, going back to when I worked for Games Workshop. So the store manager in Cardiff had a beautiful Ultramarines army. He used to have some of it on display, just to show it off, but also to have it in the windows. So he knew painting Ultramarines on the back of his hand. But we had a games day one year, back when they existed, because they don't anymore, really.
Oh, yeah.
And every year the stores all did something. So the stores all painted models or built terrain pieces, or whatever it was, but got something together for Games Day. And I can remember the one year they were building a full Ultramarines company. So
yeah,
the UK Games Workshops, the different stores were set into the 10 companies based on like how big they were and how much turnover they had. So the first company were like your best stores, your most profitable ones, the ones in like the shopping centres. Cardiff was one of those, all the way down to, I want to say Carmarthen was maybe 10th company.
Carmarthen.
Because it was Diddy. It was a wicked store to work in. I used to love covering Carmarthen. The old store manager, Bryony, is now, well, has been for quite a few years now, a commission painter in her own right as well. But yeah, there were very, very different sizes. So the one year we were asked, or head office asked all of the companies to paint a squad from their company.
Oh, right. I was wondering if Carmarthen had to paint 1,000 Marines.
Yeah, all on their own, in one person.
So they're what, 10th company?
Like
yeah, just be scouts.
Yeah, literally 10 man of scouts.
Yeah.
Whereas the first company stores had to do veterans. And I want to say we did Sternguard veterans, or maybe 5 Sternguard, 5 Vanguard. I can't quite remember what it was. But yeah, so we had to build and paint part of this Ultramarines army. So doing that with the scheme that was prescribed from the hobby team, which was, they're the ones who do all the painting. Heavy Metal used to do all the really nice stuff, but the hobby team used to do like the diorama that's just come out at Warhammer World, the Crimson Fist. Fourth one.
Oh, he said the keyword. Yep.
There you go. Yep. But that won't have been at the Heavy Metal team. That will have been the hobby team. You know, anecdotes of guys holding like 10 feet long pieces of timber in the car park, and it's just got models blue tacked on every single inch. And then you've just got people running up and down with spray cans to prime them. These are some of the stories from Warhammer World. If we ever get a chance to go and meet you and I'll point some of this stuff out to you. But yeah, so there's we got to paint part of the Ultramarines army for this, and I would love to see it again. I remember seeing some pictures of it because I didn't get to go to that game today. I remember seeing some pictures and just seeing it and being part of that was cool. But I've always liked that Romanesque style that the Ultramarines have. I think they've nicked that and they've taken it so well, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, well, this
really
is my issue with the Ultramarines. I think is I love the Roman look, and I've seen people convert them to make them go a lot higher up with the Roman look.
Yeah,
and they look amazing. But just because they're just bog standard Marines. It's just not doing it for me. There's just some, I don't know what it is. It's just something, like there are certain armies in the game that if someone paid me, there is not enough money in the world to make me want to paint stuff. There's there are certain armies out there, and yeah, if someone said, do you want to paint Gene Stealers or Depths Mechanicus, I would just be like, mate, no.
I'd do both of them. I'd do both of them happily. I'd love to paint Leather Gene Stealers. That's on the back burner. I would love to.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's just that's what I mean. It's just certain things I'm just not that passionate on.
But that's the thing. You said the thing about the Ultramarines, though, and I always find it really interesting. Is I don't think Ultramarines are the term that's often used is vanilla. They are made to be, but actually they're not. They've got so much going for them, with the bits of the scale armor and just, like I say, all that Imperial Rome stuff. I think when you take that kind of mindset out, it's like anything, I guess. But when you take that little bit of that mindset out and go, actually, you are assembling what is and what was in the Heresy the largest legion for war. They're being girded and they've got, like I say, that deep cobalt blue armor and stuff. The nice painted Ultramarines army just looks absolutely exceptional.
This is what I'm getting at, is that I think Ultramarines are great. I think the paint scheme's great.
Yeah.
I think that, obviously, all these, most character models and stuff that come out for them are, made basically for them first in mind. They have, the little Roman, I'm looking at the captain right now. I think this is still the only standard captain you can get, and he's got the big plume thing in the middle of his helmet. And I'm like, well, obviously, that would look weird on most of them, but that's come as the captain, which is his thing, and they've all got the trust me to forget all the names for all these things. But yeah, but basically, they've got loads of stuff on them, which is about the Ultramarines. So, the models are perfect for them. And for a guy like me that has to convert every single model, I was like, this is brilliant. I can literally build them out the box, following the instructions perfectly, and I don't have to do anything weird.
Yeah.
I can just paint them. But there's just there's a wall there, which I haven't figured out why. Because I've done half of it, and I'm like, mate, I just don't want to. I just can't make myself paint them anymore. But like I said, I did that one Blood Angel Intercessor, and I smashed it in an evening.
Loved it, yeah.
And I was like, this is wicked. And obviously, because I've done a massive Far Side Enclave army, I'm pretty good with reds. And I've already got my ideas of how I'd paint it and all the other stuff. So I copied the Far Side Enclave paint scheme.
Yeah.
And I think he looked quite nice. So
well, yeah, no, you've done beautifully with it. And red is such a wicked colour to paint on of it, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. What I did, I'll just tell you now. What I did is I primed it Grey Seer. I did the armor panels contrast Baal red.
Okay.
Which is very, very bright.
Yeah.
And then I went over it with a 1-to-1 ratio of Lamy Medium to Flesh Tearers red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So instead of going some people would be like, oh, well, obviously above Baal Red, you'd go to I think it's just literally, is it called Blood Angels Red? I think it's called.
Do they still do it? We have discussed this. Whether it was on a recording or not, I don't know.
Yeah, contrasts. You have Baal, which is bright.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's Blood Angels Red. And then you get Flesh Tearers Red, which is much darker, obviously.
Okay. I thought they got rid of one of them or something, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Mephiston, but that's obviously the base colour.
Yes, Mephiston. Yeah, it was the old base, yeah.
Yeah, so I used 1-to-1 Lamy Medium to Flesh Tearers Red, because I'm doing 1-to-1, it's going to be so much thinner, and it's going to break down that darkness. But then when it goes over the bright Baal Red underneath, which is pure straight from the pot, the highlights and the shadows are going to show so much better.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, because same with metallics, if you paint contrast over contrast, it will spread so much better. And that's where a lot of people go wrong with contrasts, because they go, I use contrast, I took it straight from the pot, I slapped it on there like I was painting a normal paint. It's left all these coffee stains, and it's all pooled at the bottom and all this other stuff, and I don't like it, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
But if you keep on testing, what does this work with? What does this work on? What can I mix it with? All the other stuff. You can get there, and you can get it to work for you quite well. But enough about bragging about that. But yeah, so basically I've done that, and then I highlighted it with Wild Rider Red, I believe.
Right, okay, yeah.
Which actually comes out in the pot. It is, where is it? It's right here. Yeah, Wild Rider Red looks bright orange to me.
Yeah. It's crazy. Until you put it into like Troll Slayer orange or something, it's insanely orange.
Yeah, well, I was going to use that, but I had used Wild Rider Red for highlights, and I used Fire Dragon Bright for like crisp edge kind of highlights. Because highlighting reds with oranges just makes it work so well.
Yeah.
And
there are quite nice orangey browns. I'm trying to think of them now, and I can't think.
Orangey browns.
Yeah, there's a couple. I have to think of them. But I have seen some highlighting with that, because it's not because the hues are different. It's not quite as extreme, but it's still
okay.
Nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this one's worked. This one's worked on the Tau.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Tau. Farsight Enclaves. There's a huge difference. Yeah. A huge difference.
On the Kroot, yep.
Nothing to do with Kroot. Right. So I mean, people go off on Tau, and I'm like, oh yeah, all this stuff, Kroot and all the other rubbish. They're like, hold on, you collect Tau? No, I collect Farsight Enclaves. Don't you dare put me anywhere near that. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, I like Tau.
No, I love Tau as well. Kroot are obviously huge waste of time for everyone, and we didn't get any models for 10th edition because of them. So thanks, Kroot.
I really hope the next tournament you play someone that's got a full Kroot army.
I hope so. I really hope so. What do you reckon the toughness of a Kroot is?
4, isn't it? Or
is it 4?
4, toughness 3.
Oh, I thought it'd be toughness 3.
No, they are weird. I'm sure there's something strange with them.
Okay, good, because my entire army is strength 5, so I'm dying to go against some sort of Kroot horde list. Because win or lose on the points, I'm making sure by the end of round 5 there is no more Kroots on that battlefield.
Oh yeah, there's his challenge. He's laid down the gauntlet.
Oh, I'll do it. If you right, okay. So if you're going to the Newport Open or some other local tournaments, and you've got a full Kroot army, and you go, you know what? I want that Space Wolf guy to beat the heck out of me. Then please drop me a message. Because
in general, if you have a Kroot army and you would like to send the wolves yipping, get in touch. Let's arrange a game.
By stupid caveman chickens. Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
stupid thing. Honestly, right? Okay, right. Give me 1 minute to sit and whinge. Right. 10th edition.
No.
Okay, right. 10th edition. Tau Codex drops. We had nothing. I'm pretty sure the Twin Lance came out at the end, but no one cares. And got absolutely nothing for Tau. And then the Codex dropped. and they dropped a massive amount of chickens, nothing else. And I was like, the people that like Kroot, I'm so happy for them. For me, why? I hate this stuff. But then there's one model that everyone's waiting for, and if you look at the actual box, if you actually look at the codex and you go to the Monk car page and you look at the image on the top of that page, it shows them. Close combat battle suits.
Yeah.
Was that a minute?
Nearly. You got 15 seconds.
I don't like Kroot, 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 and we need some close combat crisis suits. Thank you ever so much.
Boom. Time. There we go.
Oh, yes. I did it, and I got all the important stuff in.
I'm looking forward to editing this, so it's just a loop of you going, I like Kroot, I like Kroot, I like Kroot.
This is why I'm chief editor. That is literally, it's going to be an hour and 15 minutes video, and it's just going to be that on repeat.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, dear. But, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Why are we talking about Tau?
Opportunity to complain about Kroot, yeah. Oh, yeah, Tau, yeah, so the red's on the Tau, yeah.
Yeah, red's on Tau, so I did that with Blade Angels.
Yes.
So, yeah, so as the household Blood Angels dude, you'll have to, you'll have to check my work and make sure I'm doing it lore accurate.
I will assess. I will dispatch the chaplains.
Chaplains. Well, I can think of another model, but what about you? Have you managed to do any painting or anything recently?
I haven't. I've still been, again, as I said, I've just been so far out of the loop, it's unreal. I picked up Armageddon box, happy with that. I'm still toying with my Army of One, which we brought up in a previous episode.
Oh, yes.
How I'm going to sit that. I think once I've settled on that, I'm going to then I've got the paints in storage because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to have to pull everything out, and I might just do an absolute blitz and just get everything that I can sort of ready to go. Because my scheme is airbrush based, or the bulk of the red is on airbrush.
Oh, yes, this Angron red stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's that contrast, that Angron red clear over the lead Belcher and Runefang steel. So I can't just like pick up and go. I've got to actually sort of dedicate a little bit of time, which again, as you mentioned with the Newport Open, I need to learn how 11th edition works well enough to then build my army list, to then build my army and get it painted ready for the Newport Open. It's going to be tight. So again, this freeing up of time is essential.
Yeah, you best get a move on.
I'm going to have to get an absolute wiggle on, but I can't do a lot until I've got a game. And this is why I'm like, oh, no. So yeah, and yeah, there's just absolutely tons and tons of stuff going on with that in a minute. No, I was going to try and segue to it, and I can't. What I was going to say is because we chat, we just talk absolute nonsense before we start these recordings. Those that have guested on the episodes can attest to that as well. But I mentioned Chaplains, and it takes me back to something we were discussing, and it's something I haven't. As I said, I've done one army in the app, so it's not something I've had much chance to play with the detachments. But you had an idea for one.
Oh, for a detachment.
For a detachment.
Yeah,
which I found quite interesting because I wanted to then shoot it down and put my own forwards. But pretend you didn't hear that. What was your idea for a detachment?
So you just set me up because you want to put me down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, I said earlier, and I'm pretty sure that we might see it with how they drop detachments this year, because they're only you can just drop a 1DP one.
Yeah.
I reckon that we're going to get a 1DP detachment for Chaplains. Because we had a librarian detachment from a Grotmus during 10th.
Yeah.
And then they made it a small 1DP, and they've also kind of made librarians and psychic stuff a lot better this edition.
Oh yeah.
So they made it a 1DP, and Chaplains are really cool. and they get a lot more use than librarians, I would say. Maybe that'll change this new edition, but you usually see chaplains a lot more than you see librarians. But chaplains don't really have that sort of, power in them anymore. Like, you kind of take them for a +1 to wound, but you kind of ignore everything else. So I think at some point this edition we're going to get a chaplain one, and I hope it's literally like the army rule is something like Benediction of Fury, and it just makes him a powerhouse.
Isn't that the guy that played Doctor Strange?
Oh, for God's
sake. What's worse is I made the exact same joke earlier.
Oh, it was just as bad the first time around.
Yeah, but we weren't recording that, so I've got to do it on the recording.
Got to say it again.
Do it again.
That's Eggs Benedict Cucumber Patch. Oh, I got it.
He's actually secretly a Kroot player. Do you know that?
Good. Good for him.
What I was going to say off the back of that is, lore-wise, you don't normally see multiple chaplains. They kind of fulfill that role for like a strike force or like a garrison or whatever it might be. They normally are on their own. And you have like the trainees with them, like Judicia.
Oh yes.
You were saying about like the capabilities and stuff, and I think I agree with you. You take the chaplain as a support character or as a leader. Thinking about which one he is in the new rules.
I think he's a leader now.
I think he's a leader, isn't he? So you take that, but yeah, as an actual, with the exception of the Blood Angels ones, the Martis the Lost and Ashrath the Grim, and then Chaplain Grimaldus, Chaplain Cassius from the Ultramarines,
Ulrich the Slayer.
Ulrich the Slayer, that's the one. I couldn't think what his name was. So apart
supposed to get a new model.
The named ones, the chaplains are a bit just kind of like, pardon me, sorry, and it's something I've got planned in my current version of my list is to take the Judicia for the combat powerhouse that he is. Fights first, fine. I'm not that worried about losing it. The fact that he's got his bonus attacks and he's in the Blood Angels army and can lead the stuff that he can lead and go with a Sanguinary Priest now, I think is silly. And I'm looking forward to trying that. And I'm bringing him back just to be Mr. Choppy. But what you saying about the chaplain detachment made me think is I wonder if, and I'm sure there was something similar back in the days of Apocalypse, I wonder if we're going to get like a chapter command detachment where there's going to be a caveat where you have to take a captain and a lieutenant. Yeah, you have to take a chaplain, you have to take an apothecary, you have to take a librarian. But they all like support each other to an extent.
You mean like Huron Blackheart's little, what are they called? Masters of the Universe or something?
Yeah, it's Menage a Trois, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But, just across the battlefield, your captain, say, he's in the middle, he's holding the line, as it were, he's directing the battle. And it means that, I don't know, maybe he gives a bonus reroll to each character unit every turn. Whereas if your chaplain's on the battlefield, it doesn't matter that he's not in that unit. If your chaplain's on the battlefield, if you're attacking an objective terrain, you get +1 to wound in combat. Because the chaplain is there, you can hear him on the Vox. The fact that he's not in the middle of your squad doesn't matter. He's still going through. Do you know what I mean? These kind of things that there's a potential synergy there that could work really nicely. It's actually making me think, the more I think on that, of what was the Tyranid Synapse thing, where you could choose a different one per turn, like an invuln, and everything within that network, Synapse network, got an invuln. Do you remember?
No, you're asking the wrong guy about Tyranids.
Yeah, where is Simon when we need him? There was something like that where there had to be like a certain range, but you could like chain it. And if you had Zoanthropes, you could say, right, this turn, everything within this Synapse chain is going to have a 5-up invuln. But the way that you've set your army up, everything in your army has a 5-up invuln. It's a similar kind of thing. Maybe if you're within 12 inches of a unit, you've got like a comms network set up. So it means, right,
like playing guard then.
It'd be a little bit like, with the order system of playing Guard, that kind of thing. But so at this turn, actually, this is my go turn for hitting stuff hard. The chaplain is coming across on the box, screaming the litany of hate or all the other things, the Benedict Cumberbatch of rage and stuff. The army's got +1 to wound in melee, or actually the librarian is trying to trick the enemy and putting shadows across the battlefield and stuff. You've got an increase to your hidden range, that kind of stuff. Just deploying the commanders of the chapter as a full detachment, I think would be awesome.
Yeah, you should be able to. There should be like one super detachment where you have the chapter master.
Yeah.
You've got the what are they all called? You've got like the head chaplain.
Right. Chief librarian.
Is it master of litany, master of the forge?
Well, no, hang on, because yes, for those characters, depending on the chapter, because they've got different.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I jumped in early then, and I shouldn't have, because I thought you were going to go down the line of naming the captains, because the captains are all supposed to have similar titles.
Yeah, no,
but
they're
like Master of the Watch and
yes,
Master of Logistics and Master Chef and all the other stuff. I can't think what they are now.
Master Chief, yeah, he was there.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking that a minute ago? Actually, I've still got the metal. They had a name and everything. Masters of the Chapter, I think it was. And they're set up in their ranks, their roles, because again, that used to be an apocalypse formation. So there was one of them that it was the Master of the Fleet, and you could order an orbital strike.
Yeah, I did know them off by heart because a lot happens at the start of Crimson Fist's Rinworld book.
Yeah.
And they're all sat down at the table, and it kind of goes through all 10 captains and what their names are, what they're actually for, and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was wicked. That was like the first time I actually saw into like a codex compliant chapter.
Yeah.
Without getting completely bored.
And how they worked was so cool. Like I said, I think there was a Master of the Reserves, I think, who let you count the turn as one higher for the purposes of reinforcements, which I know is
that's cool.
You could do, but it was, again, you took them as like a 4-man unit. So these 4 captains just swaggered across the battlefield, being solid, but they had all their special rules on top.
Ah, right. Yeah, no, I never did official Apocalypse.
That's one I'll have to find and send to you. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah, something. I mean, I wouldn't want them all in the same, squad. That'd be silly. But I like that. I like that idea of spreading it out a bit and having like a master one. But even if you did like a one DP, you take a master chaplain and like a junior chaplain. So you got an enhancement to make one of them a bit better. He becomes a master chaplain. Something like that would be quite cool.
Yeah, well, another idea would be cool is that, like, as you mentioned, you're like, oh yeah, we only see one chaplain, like lore-wise, and you're like, yeah, but people take like 4 captains.
Yeah.
I think like in the same like tiny little battle on that thing. So what you could say is that if you take like one of each character, like out of 5 or something, and then have like a tier list. So if you take one captain, you get tier 1, reroll ones to hit on objectives.
Ooh.
You take one chaplain, like it just says one of each character as if they're epic heroes, or all characters are classed as epic heroes, and you have like a tier list of 5. And like you said, you take
that I like.
Captain, Lieutenant, Chaplain, Librarian, Ancient, or Apothecary or something. Tech Marine. Yeah, you just take one. You just take one of each, so you're not doubling up. And then you've got like I said, you have like a tier system.
Oh, that's.
And you go, like he's got the captain of the 4th company with his lieutenant, or you're allowed 2 lieutenants because I'm pretty sure each captain has 2 lieutenants under him.
Yeah, normally, yeah.
And then you've got that's a chaplain for his company, and the apothecary, and the ancient, and all the other rubbish. The ancient of fourth company, or whatever it is. And then you can
That would be
actually
really cool.
feel like you're taking a company. And then, yeah, you can say, like, right, okay, yeah, like I said, tier 1, you can reroll ones to hit on objectives. You've taken 2. Now you can reroll wounds of 1 on objectives.
Yeah.
And it's like tier 3, you get a 6-up, feel no pain. Or something, like you can turn 3 to 5 or something. If you like if you take an apothecary, you get 6-up, feel no pains across the army.
Yeah.
You take a chaplain, you get you +1 to wound during this thing or something, like that sort of thing. That would be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Because you have fourth company Blood Angels.
Yes, because they're green.
Yeah.
That took me a minute.
So that would be cool because you can get really into it. You can go, this is the chaplain of fourth company.
Yeah.
This is this guy of fourth company. Like, this is my librarian of my company for the fourth or something. And if he's got an in-law name, you can have it. And you can convert them and you can do them. And, like, you'd want to do it that way. And then you go, oh, it really sucks. Dante's turned up. It's like, that's why he's here.
He's under professional development plan.
Yes.
Yeah. Captain, your performance has been low. I will come and assess you. Undercover boss. Dante's the undercover boss.
That's it.
Oh, I love that idea. I think that's incredible. That'd be amazing.
Because that's how I have done my Space Wolves.
Yeah.
Because we're very different of how we do stuff. So I'm Black Main Company, but obviously with Logan and Arjak's new models, I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm not bringing these on the table.
Oh yeah. So
when I got them, obviously they must have the Great Wolf sigil, but they can only they can lead Wolfguard Terminators.
Yeah.
So I made sure that I made Wolfguard Terminators, and I didn't convert them. I just kind of like made them more and more as fancy as I could get, and I painted them as the Great Wolf Company. And I was like, these are the King's Guard. So when you see my army and everyone's got the yellow Black Mane sigils, and there's all like the little yellow accents and all that stuff, and you know they're part of the Black Manes, and you go, but those guys look completely different.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That's why, like, in my head, that's Logan. He's brought his own King's Guard. Like, I don't know if you remember, but I actually made an ancient that go in that Wolfguard squad. Just because I thought if they're going to walk around with Logan, they should have a banner.
They should have a big screw-up banner, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I did it that way. And then, like, every librarian I have, well, sorry, not librarian, like Rune Priest, Wolf Priest, Iron Priest, like, all those things. I have one that I've gone over the top on, and to me, that is the head.
Yeah.
Like, he's the top Iron Priest.
You're trying not to say dog, aren't you?
Top dog. He's the top dog. Right? He's a bit rough around the edges, but just,
Oh.
But, sorry, I'm probably barking up the wrong tree with this joke. But, so, like, yeah, like, it's like, what's his name? Is it Feros? Iron Father Feros?
Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so he looks amazing. So I converted him up to look like a Space Wolf, and I'm like, that is the top of my Iron Priests. And then all the other Tech Marines are just like, yeah, that's them. But, like, that's the main guy. So, like, I have that sort of hierarchy in, like, all my stuff.
Yeah.
But that's, yeah, so that's how I do it. And it would be cool to see a detachment kind of like that kind of thing.
It would, and to go back to Blood Angels and going back off what you mentioned before, you've got that degree of separation with the Sanguinary Guard being gold. You've got that degree of separation with the Death Company, obviously in the black, or with the successor chapters, the different colours, but they are quite well delineated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be cool to have that. And I know you've got some of the bases with the names, the 3D printed ones.
Yes.
You had a couple of them, didn't you? And it's still something I need to look into to getting hold of.
Yeah, the problem is when you do it, you need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because I did like 40 nameplates but I also named every single character sergeant, lieutenant.
Wolf.
Every single one had their own name. I've got a document somewhere where I've got 137 names for my Space Wolves.
Yeah.
And I was getting close to naming each and every single one of them. And I was like, nah, it's too much. It's too much. So I got nameplates for like all my first 3,000 Marines or something.
Jeez.
But now I'm on like 13,000 Marine, like 13,000 points of Marines.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't be bothered.
But naming tanks and stuff like that is cool as well. So it's having the opportunity to do that. You know, and if you can run that up a narrative, you can have loads of fun. That narrative that we played at the end of ninth was kind of my entryway to that. I ran Firstborn, and they were like a garrison force that was the nearest response.
Yes.
And then as they were being killed, the Primaris reinforcements were turning up.
Yes, because that was when I took my guard.
Yeah.
And I waited until every unit did something awesome to name them after it.
Yeah.
Like my Cadian Castellan of my 144th Midgardian tank regiment. I think he put the final blow on Abaddon.
Ooh.
So he's like he did that final like power fist into him. So he became I don't remember his first name now, but he became Black Fist.
Nice.
And I was like, that's him now. Like that's Black Fist. And then whenever like get on the board, you're like, here's Commander Black Fist. You're like, oh, it's the guy who took down Abaddon. I'm like, yes, he did.
It's like, and it's this, you know, we play competitive, and that's what we do. And I think we as players, as individuals, because the club is, you know, the LXC club and the guys at the NGC as well, they're all really supportive of it. But I think we all need to take a bit more time and thought and consideration into that narrative side of things, because there's nothing that we've said here in terms of like what we could do with our armies and what we can play that doesn't sound awesome. At no point have we gone, oh no, you need to min-max. If you're not running 12 eradicators with heavy bolters, then you're going to lose. It's not what I want to do. It's really not what I want to do.
I took 3 though, and they did very well.
Yeah, I need to get mine built.
If you don't build them, I'll be buying them off you because they are great.
Oh, we'll see what happens when the multi-part ones come in.
Well, that's what I'm going to wait for. I'm waiting for multi-part Vanguard vets for the shields. And then if they have, basically, I want the rules. If they come up saying they have shields, I can convert my own.
Yeah.
Because I've literally just finished converting my jump pack captain to lead them, if that happens.
This is the one you showed me? This is the one you sent me?
Yeah, it's the one I sent you literally just before you press the big red button.
The big red button. It is a beautiful model. I can't wait to for you to start sharing that on Instagram. I probably see it painted as well.
Yeah, he should be quite easy to paint, actually. It's only all the raven feathers on his back. Not 100% sure if I want to go a bit mad on those, but we'll see.
Well, you've got time and choices and things. I mean, you've got an Ultramarines army, Blood Angels army to finish first. So,
well, you need to finish them first, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to finish my Blood Angels first.
No. Half of these guys are blue.
Oh, I see. Oh, God.
I don't want them blue anymore. I want them red. And some of these... Yeah, some of these, especially the heavy intercessor sergeant, I've tried and tested so many paint schemes on him, then oversprayed him, then tried again, that his face just looks like a ball. No. It's that thick.
Oh, no.
He looks great from here, but if you look closer, you can be like, I can't see a single wing on his chest. It's just like a big gold thing, and that's it.
I'm going to go back to being very old now. And this is, I'm sure, a plot line from Turn Signals on Land Raider.
You what?
Do you know that webcomic, Turn Signals on Land Raider?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, Ross, I failed you. Oh.
Yeah.
I have failed you as a friend and a fellow hobbyist. I can't believe it.
You did that years ago. What are you on about now?
Oh no. Oh right. If this video is getting commented on, I anticipate it is now. Okay, that's fine. This free time that you've now found yourself on an evening, let's send you back to the old days of the internet, and I will have to send you the link.
Is this going to upset people?
Well, it's going to upset people that you're not aware of it.
Good.
This is this is Warhammer history. This is part of it. This is like people not knowing Emperor Text-to-Speech.
Oh, don't say text-to-speech. I was about to get so angry then.
This is
How?
This is like saying that you like rock and metal and not knowing who Black Sabbath are.
Who?
Oh. You're not in range. That's the last episode. You're in range for me to slap you. I can't now.
I could hear the vein pop from here. Literally, all of a sudden I heard
the Black Rain. Oh. Oh.
I've seen Ozzy and Black Sabbath 3 times, I think.
Tightness in the chest. Yeah, it's I mean, it's old now. It's the chapter of the Emperor's pointy sticks. Oh, what a! I'll have to go back and read it myself now. Yeah, I will have to send it to you. But yeah, anyway, it's a short version. There's a model that's used as a tester model. He's just a ball. He's literally just a ball. It did make me think of that, and then I've gone on a tangent for it. So yeah, and if you haven't read it, and I implore anyone who's listening, if you haven't read any of the turn signals on Land Raider, do yourself a favour, clear yourself an hour, and just read some, because it is top tier. It's absolutely brilliant. What did the lads kind of make? Yeah, see.
Zap.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry. He'll be educated before the next episode, I'm sure.
Right. Well, I tell you what. Well, why don't you jump in your Land Raider and take us home, and I'll go find it.
All right. That sounds like a plan. My shiny red Redeemer Land Raider Redeemer.
I hate that thing so much.
Was it all your Wolfguard?
Was it Logan Grinner as well?
No, I think I put him in the Lancer, didn't I?
Oh, I don't care anymore.
First of all, I don't sound like that.
Sorry, I didn't put the Yorkshire accent on. I'm not doing it now. You'll have to wait till next episode.
Oh, there we are. There's a cliffhanger. There's a tantalising hook for next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a good point to call it before we're arrested.
Yeah, that's fine.
Russ, thank you very much for joining in on whatever this episode was.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Thanks everyone for listening, for joining in. Hopefully, as we said, this new format is a little bit easier for us. Still just as entertaining, just as enjoyable for you guys. As always, your comments, your thoughts, your feedback is always appreciated. It's always welcomed. There's never a moment where we won't appreciate what you guys send in, essentially. And we're still going to be live. We're still going to be doing the updates. We're still, hopefully, we'll have more time to do extra little bits and pieces as well. Enjoy our own hobby, I think, is the key to that.
Yeah, everyone, 11th edition is now live. Update your app, purchase the app, and get out there, have a go at your dispositions and your detachments, try new things. That sounds like I'm talking about something else now. Be experimental.
Definitely before we get the police called on.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop.
Yes. So there we are, and we'll see you next time. And Ross, just remind me how many games of 11th have you played?
Just in case you're wondering, I've played 2.
Oh, you did play 2.